You guys, you're playing Sylveon. My plan, my strat for this game is to take the red buff, then invade the enemy jungle. We're gonna do the secret EV invade. Instead of taking double buff, you take the red buff, and then you invade the enemy jungler because you know that the enemy jungler won't be finished with his jungle in time. That's the good thing about like EV's evolution. And when you play Mystical Fire, technically I could gank top lane and just get a double kill, but I wanna be mean. I wanna invade. And especially because it's so droopy, you can abuse the lane. Like, you're just getting one-shotted. EV evolutions in general are so mean. Like, such a strong power spike at level 4 and so, like, so impressive as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's so many Pokemon that are so underrated or like people that don't notice the Pokemon. Like, you can just do whatever you want because Dragapult is not level 5 and you still have focus band, right? Like, so you can run into the enemy flag zone and just fight the enemies. They will try to kill you and then you just use Mystical Fire and just... That's it. Just execute the enemies. And now, because you are a mini, you go to the blue buff and you keep ganking him, so he's not gonna get level 5. I think Sylveon is one of the most oppressive junglers in the game. Because you can just gank the enemy jungler. Especially in solo queue, a lot of teammates are not helping the jungler. Not helping the jungler is kinda crucial. Dragapult's get his power spike at level 9. I don't think his level 5 is as good, so trying to abuse the Dragapult until he gets level 9, it's gonna be really good for Sylveon jungle. Plus we have Hoopa as well. I think Hoopa is one of the most oppressive top laners in this game. It's such a mean Pokemon on top lane as well. But yeah, like there's different ways of playing Sylveon. You can play Sylveon on the top path, you can play Sylveon on the bottom path, and you can play Sylveon on the mid path. I think Sylveon is a invade character is a really useful way of playing Sylveon. I think on the bot lane side you can play Sylveon as well, but it doesn't have the same pressure as a Sylveon in ganking the baby Pokemons. Could have his ultimate a bit. But yeah, overextending is always like a crucial thing when you play jungle. Try to not overextend too much when you play jungle, because the moment you overextend and give them a free kill, they will get their power spikes. For example, this Greninja getting level 7. Learning how to abuse power spikes on enemies is gonna be really important for you. I wonder if the Hoopa's gonna portal me. Nice. Are you gonna engage on the enemy? Just keep being a mini. Leave like... Oh my god, guys, this is gonna be so scary. Like when Leafeon comes out or Umbreon, like there's gonna be more EV evolutions. Like the more EV evolutions, the more this game is gonna get harder to play. Like imagine you play against 5 EVs and 5 EVs are invading you. Like this game is gonna be so hard to play for like mons that have high scaling, like Tita, Dragapult. He's still not level 9 by the way. He's already level 7. You guys, we need to limit test. Limit testing! But yeah, like one important thing is like when you play a Pokemon and you really like it, try to not play too much defensive on this Pokemon. The more you play this Pokemon and the more you in, like I see overextending and inting as limit testing. Big brain, guys. If you see it like that, no one can blame you. But don't limit test too much. Like only limit test when you, like if you really think you can execute the enemies, like do a 1v5 for example and stuff, then go for it. But if it's like, you need to evaluate. If it's risky to do it, don't do it. But if you are confident that you can do it, just do it. Because then you practice your character. And then for the next time you play the character, you know that you should not overextend or limit test. Because you know the limits of the character, right? That's what means to have a limit test. My teammates blame me every time for me limit testing a character, but this is for me at least a reason to play solo queue. If you don't have a solid reason to play solo queue and you just play it for fun, then just try to enjoy the game. But if you're a competitive or professional player like me, who is the current rank 1 in the leaderboard, limit test your characters and just try to practice. Odessa is a really, really good Sylveon. Like, Odessa is one of the most annoying Sylveon to play against, but he's also one of the most, like, Sylveon that try to limit test. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Odessa Sylveon is so crazy. Like, every time I think he's gonna die, he's just engaging. Like, he doesn't care. Legit. No fuck giving, just engaging. Keep being annoying and abusing the character. But yeah, that's in general, I really like EV evolutions. I think they are really cool. I'm not sure if they should give the EV evolutions level 5 as their power spike. Since like, I feel like the EV evolutions are so oppressive, but maybe it's too much. Maybe the EV evolutions would be bad if they have a level 5 power spike. It's like the uniqueness of the EVs, right? Like every EV evolves at level 4. There's a really strong ability. By the way, I didn't expect this ultimate from like eject button from the Blastoise. It's kind of funny as well. Like, I think I'm not sure who was it again, but someone from PokemonUNITE wanted to see 5 EV evolutions. Like, it was his dream. 5 EV evolutions are in this game. So we have 5 evolutions now. Umbreon is gonna come in 2 days. It's gonna be exciting as well. I get the Blastoise before he gets the objective. Yes, this Dragon Ball is only level 11. Getting a nice execute as well. Especially in this game, it's so easy to have a comeback. Like, the Dragon Ball was level 11 and I invaded him the entire game. But despite that, getting 2 shutdowns at the end of the fight is level 13 almost. It's so crazy to me. I'm gonna fight the Glaceon. And like Sylveon is Sylveon and Mystical Fire is really good into Speedstars, by the way. I think if you play against Speedstars, you should not play this Hyper Voice. It's also strange to me when people play eject button on Mystical Fire Sylveon. I don't think eject button is that good, honestly. I think X-Speed is just so much better than Sylveon. It makes the invade easier, and it makes the chasing enemies also a lot easier. Plus, because of your passive, when you have the third auto attack, oh my god, I killed both at the same time. You run faster. Nice. A lot of triple kills. Yeah, I think Koopa is really good with Sylveon as well. No! Oh my god, that was so close. Yeah, I was cancel my tank. Yes, we need to damage farm again, as always. Trying to score. It's so cool that they buff, like, they take a Pokemon that is pretty weak, like a build, Mystical Fire Draining Kiss, which wasn't really popular back in the day, and it wasn't really strong because it got hard nerfed, and then they buff it again and make it useful again. Like, for me it's like so cool about this game. Sometimes it's like really rough to play the game. It's like, I forgot the headbit. Make it useful again. Like Pain Split Trevenant, for example, which is not really the most valid opinion, but yeah. 19 kills, 100k damage. I hope you enjoyed the Sylveon gameplay. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.